It is believed that hundreds of people get shelter in school that does not work. Israeli airstrikes killed dozens of people at Al-Fakhoora School, ruled by the United Nations Palestinian Refugees Agency, in Jabalia Refugee Camp in northern Gaza. It is believed that hundreds of people get shelter there and escape from uninterrupted Israeli attacks. Al Jazeera correspondent Tareq Abou Azzoum reported from Gaza to report dead bodies everywhere and medial teams are trying to evacuate the wounded. He said, Authorized. Israel's attack on northern Gaza on the ongoing struggle. Many Palestinian Indonesian protection hospitals had to flee from schools around the schools. He said, the people who took refuge the Al-Fahhoora School in Jabalia Refugee Camp, many of which have medical problems, thought that they could take refuge. Violence there. Not safe anywhere in Gaza. UNRWA spokesman Tamara Alrrifai said that he saw destructive from Jabalia after the ing of Al Jazeera, but could not contact his colleagues directly on ground. Orum I still expect directly from my colleagues in Gaza. But what we see is another terrible events where civilians who took refuge in a protected UN building pay the price. Alrifai said that more than half of Gaza Strip's 2.3 million population was to evacuate Israel to make room for space operations in north, which was forced on a migration unda in south, which reminds us of previous relocation. Many people staying the north stayed at the UNWA school because they thought it would have a little safety there. But even in our schools, it is not safe Gaza anywhere, so we are not protected ourselves. Alrifai. Saturday's attack excluding 66 people were killed in the escaped facilities. He said, School's Al-Shifa Jabalia Refugee Camp has been the target of air raids for weeks, as Israel claimed that Israel was home to Palestinian fighters. Despite condemnation of UN and regional governments, deadly ing campaign continues. The Israeli army repeatedly hit schools and facilities without enterprises. The Gazze War has killed more than 12,000 Palestinians so far. Many of them are children. The Al-Fahhoora School had previously been shot by the Israeli army several times from the war. School. 2009, 2014 and early this month was a target for air raids. Marwan Bishara from Al Jazeera said that school is like schools Al-Shifa in Gaza, because since beginning of war, main target is Al-Shifa Hospital. They're nothing about the fact that a school that hosts thousands of people is aired from the air, which to create damage, loss of human beings, pain and death, he said. When you attack a person who takes refuge in a school, you say, I am going after Hamas fighters here and there. I want people to do it.